Those little bumps on your nose, the dark spots that never seem to go away no matter how much you wash your face. This one's for you. You've tried the strips. You've scrubbed until your skin turned red. You've used that charcoal mask everyone on social media was obsessed with. Maybe you even squeezed them yourself, which, by the way, we need to talk about that. And yet, every morning, you look in the mirror, and they're still there staring back at you, those stubborn little blackheads. That dull, tired skin that no amount of concealer can fully fix. It feels like your skin is working against you, like it doesn't matter what you do. But here's the truth, it's not your fault. You just haven't been given the right information. Think of your pores like tiny little pipes running under your skin. Their job is to release natural oil, called sebum, to keep your skin moisturized and protected. Now, dead skin cells naturally fall off your face every single day, but when those dead cells mix with your skin's oil, they can get stuck. They slide down into that little pipe and form a plug. When that plug is exposed to air, it oxidizes. It turns dark. That dark color isn't dirt, it's just chemistry, and that's a blackhead. So scrubbing harder, that just irritates the pipe. It doesn't actually unplug it. What you need to do is soften that plug first, loosen the walls of the pipe, and then gently draw everything out. That is exactly what this facial is designed to do. Step-by-step routine. Step 1, the steam prep. Before you touch your skin with anything, you steam. Hold your face over a bowl of hot water or use a facial steamer for 2 to 3 minutes. This is the most skipped step, and it's the most important one. Heat opens your pores. That sebum plug we talked about, steam softens it. Think of it like soaking a dried up glue stain before you try to scrub it off. You wouldn't skip the soak, don't skip the steam. Step 2, the double cleanse. First, an oil-based cleanser. Massage it into dry skin using slow, gentle circles, especially around the nose, chin, and forehead. Oil dissolves oil. This lifts the excess sebum sitting on the surface without stripping your moisture barrier. Then, a gentle water-based foam cleanser. This takes away everything the oil cleanser loosened. Rinse with lukewarm water, never hot, never cold. Lukewarm. Your skin should feel clean, never tight. If it feels tight, the cleanser is too harsh for you. Step 3, exfoliation. This is where things get interesting. Apply a BHA exfoliant, that's salicylic acid, to the areas with blackheads. BHA is oil-soluble, which means it can travel down into the pore and dissolve that plug from the inside out. Let it sit for 2 minutes, no rubbing, no wiping, just let the chemistry do the work. This is where most people get impatient. Don't be impatient. Step 4, gentle extraction. Wrap your fingers in clean cotton or tissue. Using the pads of your fingers, never your nails, apply very gentle, even pressure on either side of the pore. Press down first, then slowly together. If it doesn't come out easily, leave it. A pore that isn't ready will only get inflamed if you force it. And this is where most people go wrong. They use too much force. Damage from aggressive squeezing can cause post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Those dark marks that take months to fade. Be patient, be gentle. The pore will cooperate when it's ready. Step 5, the mask. Apply a clay mask, kaolin or bentonite, over the cleansed areas. Clay acts like a magnet. It draws out residual oil and impurities from inside the pore while it dries. Leave it on for 10 minutes. Rinse gently. Pat, don't rub. Your face dry, mistakes plus warnings now. A few things I need to warn you about, because these mistakes can set your skin back weeks. Mistake 1, using pore strips. They feel satisfying, yes, but they're like ripping tape off a sunburn. They can enlarge your pores over time and remove the natural sebum that your skin needs to stay balanced. Mistake 2, over-exfoliating. Once or twice a week for BHA is enough. More than that, and you're destroying your skin barrier, which will cause more oil production, more breakouts, and more sensitivity. The exact opposite of what you want. Mistake 3, touching your face after extraction without washing your hands. You're essentially reintroducing bacteria into an open pore. Give your skin a moment to settle before applying anything. And the biggest myth of all, that you can shrink your pores permanently. You can't. Pores don't have muscles. What you can do is keep them clean and unclogged, which makes them appear smaller, consistently. Aftercare plus pro tips after your facial. Your skin is at its most receptive. This is when it absorbs everything more efficiently. So what you apply now matters. First, a hydrating toner or a hyaluronic acid serum. Your skin just went through a lot, give it back its moisture. Then, a lightweight non-comedogenic moisturizer. Non-comedogenic means it won't clog your pores. Look for that word on the label. Pro tip, after a blackhead removal session, apply a small amount of niacinamide, that's vitamin B3, to your pore-prone areas. Niacinamide regulates oil production and visibly tightens the look of pores over time. It's one of the most underrated ingredients in skincare. One more thing, sunscreen the next morning. Exfoliated skin is sensitive skin. Unprotected sun exposure after a BHA treatment can darken those spots and undo everything you just worked for. Motivational close clear skin isn't about one perfect routine. It isn't about finding a miracle product, it's about consistency. It's about understanding your skin, what it needs, what it doesn't, and why. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be gentle and patient and kind to the skin you're in. Do this facial once a week. In 4 weeks, you will see a difference. Not overnight, but real, lasting yours. Your skin is not broken, it just needed someone to show it a little care. Thank you for watching.